Welcome to Book Club The Yappening, a podcast where we discuss every and all things we've read and some of us haven't read, in a safe place where we can yap about life in general. In the description, you'll find links to our Fable, Instagram, and Discord accounts. Please follow for more yapping in different styles. For a warning, we will 100% be spoiling this book, so please pause, go read, and come back to yap. Read the trigger warnings before continuing on.
You can still say in Edward We Trust, and
no,
I just won't go there.
We're not gonna do your...
Welcome to the Yappening!
How many times do we start the episode? All right.
On a real note, I'm a Jacob girl.
Same.
I'm an Edward man?
Ew.
That's okay, he's shiny.
And sparkly.
So am I. I'm oily.
I'm oily too. Oh, wait. Are you oily or is your skin just glistening?
He's oily.
Mine, I'm oily too.
He's also always salty.
Even as a teenager, I was acting like an old man. Didn't stalk teenage girls, though, at any point.
Shut up. All right, let's go. You're doing too much.
Yeah, it's a me episode.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, it's a Nick episode.
Special treat, etc.
Yeah.
Pride. It's pride. It's still pride.
It's pride. It's Nick. It's a treat all around.
Yeah.
I'm ready for Pun City.
Pun City. Pun
I hope
City.
there's puns. Are there puns?
I think I got some puns, and I have an anagram.
Oh,
Anagram. We
Okay,
love
do we need to get
an...
a notepad?
Oh, no, because
I'm not smart enough to...
I just...
Stop screeching.
I also can't spell anything ever at all, so there's no point in having me do an anagram.
No, I just make it as part of my process.
Okay, fun.
All right, so this is Patricia Wants to Cuddle.
I want to cuddle.
Are you Patricia?
I could be.
Sometimes.
Give me a couple drinks.
Give me a couple drinks.
That's so true.
I'll be who you want me to be.
Give her
Literally, that
couple
is...
drinks and a cheeseburger. She's gonna
Oh,
climb you
hell
like
yeah.
a tree.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah. That and like discovering Taco Bell for the first time.
Yo, and Hot Pockets. Honestly,
Hot Pockets.
like...
when I was younger, I got so
Yeah.
drunk and she had to cut me off from Hot Pockets.
Yeah, dude, I gave her one and she's like, I've never had one. This is so good. And at like 4 Hot Pockets later, I'm like, I can't give you another one. You will puke all night. Like,
It was
please.
incorrect, but it was insane.
You will turn into a Hot Pocket.
I was like, this isn't a judgment on the amount that you've eaten. It's just the fact that it's Hot
It's
Pockets.
crazy though. Like I'm better now with it, but when I was younger, every time I discovered a new food, I would eat it until I was sick.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, no, it was crazy though, because I have like my thing is like I overindulge in food. That's one of my like things that I have a hard time like regulating. So it's like when I like something, I consume it till I am throwing up.
You know what helps with that? Wellbutrin.
Okay, let's go back to Patricia.
All right, before I continue on, first off, Patricia Wants to Cuddle by Samantha Allen. Will you two help me when it comes to a certain parts of the book?
Sure.
No, I will.
I don't know what you want from me, so I might say no, but as of right now,
I'll
sure.
say yes.
She'll say yes to anything.
Mostly yes, yeah.
So there's sections of the book that take place in a web forum, and I just kind of compiled the general gist of them down to like 3 users.
Okay.
And so I figured that's something we could just kind of do back and forth.
Okay.
So I will send those to the group, and we'll go from there.
Okay. They're just the intense eye contact of like you're going to do it. As long as you don't make me act it out, I'm fine.
I'll act it out.
I mean, I was hoping that you would put on like a vocal fry, but other than that, you don't need to act it. Anything.
I mean, I naturally come with the vocal fry.
Just exaggerate.
I mean, yeah, I was hoping you would exaggerate, but I'm not going to direct you. Just
you're doing too much.
do it feels natural.
Okay.
It feels natural.
All right.
That was crazy.
A little bit.
It's a new season of the long-running reality competition show where hot, sexy, and sometimes single contestants hope that the object of their affection ignores their innumerable red flags and only sees what's on the surface. It's The Catch on BAC.
Love that. And now, for everyone's sake, slowly. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Just get a spray bottle and spritz him.
No, I'm not.
Or like a
spritzing
clicker.
him. I'm benefiting him.
Give him M&Ms every time he talks inappropriate
You
like speed.
M&Ms?
Yeah, especially peanut butter.
Look, we're gonna reward him.
Give him a lick mat later after the episode if he does a good job.
He's not a dog, Brittney.
God bless you, Pavlov.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. The contestants have been culled down to the final four. There's Renee, an HR rep, Lila May, a Christian influencer and herald of the prosperity gospel, Amanda, fashion vlogger, and Vanessa, an auto model. All, I wrote this word, and I don't know if it's Vine or, I think it's Vine for the heart. All vying for the heart or the hand or the hog of Jeremy, who created a viral app called Glamstipix, but I'll just call it not Instagram.
Okay.
Let's go.
The contestants, the lead, host, camera people, and producers all ride in a jet before taking a ferry to Otter's Island for the penultimate episode. I didn't write it down, but it's like off the coast of Washington State.
Okay.
And there actually is like an otter or Otter's Island. It's part of Alaska, though.
It's because there's otters.
I don't know if there's otters in either case.
I'm
Otters are not
suing for false advertisement.
Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing ready, so yeah. The contestants wonder why and where and why again Otter's Island. Past seasons have sent the remaining contestants somewhere exotic. Besides the United States, there's Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru. I could go on. Amanda doesn't mind because her moms have been there and told her it's a slice of lesbian paradise. And she doesn't mind because not just that she's a lesbian, but she's just been extolled about its greatness. I'm imagining every clothing item you can imagine coming in flannel and a Subaru dealership monopoly.
Let's go.
Vanessa is wandering the ferry when she slips, but is caught by the show's host, Dex Derrickson. He reeks of booze as usual, but he's coherent. They talk a little, and she asks why they aren't at a destination famous for its sights, cuisine, and sex tourism. He says here the tax breaks pay for themselves. She hopes that when she wins, her and Jeremy jet off to somewhere extravagant for the honeymoon. Under his oak-barreled breath, Dex says if he can afford it. Why wouldn't Jeremy be able to afford it? He created not Instagram. Why isn't he loaded? They just stole the main feature of not TikTok, and their not Snapchat feature is still going strong. Dex doesn't answer. He shouldn't have said anything to start. Dex swears he sees an arm in the water and nothing else. And Vanessa says she doesn't have the... No, she doesn't say this, but I say that Vanessa doesn't have the beer goggles on like he does. I'm glad you didn't fall in. Could you imagine the lawsuits? He says as a joke that isn't a joke.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god.
Real, but also, dick.
Well, yeah. Also that.
A human life. We're getting sued over it.
Well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It do be like that.
And I know that makes Vanessa come off as kind of gold diggy, but she ain't, and I know that makes Vanessa come off as kind of gold diggy, but she ain't messing with no broke.
That's true.
But she's kind of the only one that actually seems to like Jeremy. I mean, she also likes his money, and she wants to ride that pony genuinely. Amanda is mostly in it for the fame and sponsorship deals she'll get when she publicly breaks up with him after the show's airing. Lila May wants his money alongside her, since Lila May wants her money since her religion preaches that wealthiness is alongside godliness.
Yes.
And Renee just wants to go home.
Well.
Jeremy is fine. Nothing special.
I'm Renee.
I thought you were Brittney.
It's like I hate to be here. That's the vibe I bring to the function.
Anywhere you want to go? Home.
Too much enrichment time outside my enclosure is bad for me.
I'll do it. I don't like to do it, but I'll do it. But then I'll go home and nap.
You always enriched. You out here.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want to go home and lay in my bed half the time, but I do it.
She's like, I want to go back to my crate.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
Too damn bad.
All right, so I just sent the script to the group chat. There is a, I already explained, the Catch Chat forums. This is a reenactment of what happens in there.
I love that he casted us.
Yeah.
I got this. Oh, I'm excited.
All right, Catch Chat forums.
Oh God, wait, hang on. I just gotta do the rotate because I got bad eyes.
Okay, what's the context? I need to know my scene.
Okay.
We're gossiping about the show like we just watched it in person.
Okay, so we're just like chatty with each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Brittney, whenever you're ready.
I
hates me
can't.
so much.
All right. So Amanda is the clear front runner.
Please, Jer Bear loves the innocent purity of Lila May. Wow.
He snogged Amanda and Vanessa on their dates with him. He's not looking for pure. He's looking for the lock to his key.
Ew.
He wants a lady in the streets, but a woman between the sheets. Lila May is that lady.
Wasn't there someone else? Rasputin? Randazzo?
You mean Renee?
I utterly forgot she's still there. Why is she still there?
End scene.
She wants to go home.
See, we didn't do bad.
Yeah, and so I think there's only 3 more of these.
Oh, I'm excited.
Shut the fuck up.
Back on the ferry, Lila May practices her promo reads in the bathroom mirror. It's a public bathroom kind of dealy. Thinking about her future with Jeremy's fortune, and she believes that giving money to her sect means she'll get good fortune in return, meaning good health, abundant family, or a great return on investment. To me, it sounds like gambling, or one of those schemes that appears pyramid-shaped, or at the very least triangular.
Yeah.
But how could I forget the book of Fediwap, chapter 6, verse 7-9, when Jesus said, "You talk a band's girl, I got it. Benjamin's all in my pocket." What's everyone's favorite verse? I always like, I'm trying to know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. And the parable of reminding thou to keep a Glock in the Rari.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, the stall behind her thumps. Someone is in there with her. She approaches the door and asks if someone's in there. Amanda playing a prank? A stowaway taking pictures for their fan blog? Or worse, someone trying to hand her a pamphlet?
Ugh. Don't you dare.
Vanessa grabs her, making Lila May scream for Jesus or a producer, but neither come to help her. They've abandoned her in her time of need. Not the reaction I was expecting, but you know what? I'll take it. Vanessa jests with her and gently flirts. Lila May just rolls her eyes. She doesn't have anything against the gays. Good, because it is called the Bible after all.
That's clever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why people joke. It's not Adam and Eve. It's Adam and Steve. Adam or Eve. Adam or Eve. That's
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Adam or Eve.
Or
Eve,
both.
for fucking
Both?
sure. Well, I mean, would love both.
Both.
But in that time frame, not men. Eve.
Both.
they didn't have soap back then.
So
I don't understand.
They're filthy. Like they can bathe in a river, but germs.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we gonna die at a young age. Or at least we die fucking.
How to go out?
Yeah.
One can only hope.
Can you imagine actually getting an infection in the vagine and dying from like? That?
I can't.
Well, great. Now my OCD is gonna run wild with that thought. Thank you so much.
We have medicine.
They snipe at each other. Vanessa ends it by telling Lila May if she calls her a slut again, she will air Lila May's metaphorical dirty laundry. Renee watches locals come home from the mainland and wonders which bar Dex is keeping open right now. If she makes it to the finals, she'll be the first black woman to be a finalist. But she also knows nothing is guaranteed by competing on the show. She said all the right things to get picked by producers in the first place and must have done something right to make it this far. Now she's talking to Jeremy, whose hair gel she can smell from their short distance away, and who tasted like homemade Altoids when she made out with him, mostly out of a sense of obligation. Jeremy, who shortened her name to Ren, and talked to her like they were bros, even though they weren't supposed to talk off camera.
Oh.
He tells her that he likes her as a person, and he'll send her to the final 2, but he isn't going to choose her in the end. Did their fist bump during week 2 mean nothing?
Ugh. How dare he?
They're heading to Palm Springs for the finale, so she can relax. But she can't relax. She still needs to pretend she wants to be there. Also, him revealing this fact just makes her feel like she's only wanted for her skin color, because that's the only reason she's made it this far.
I mean, checks out.
Yeah. Casey's the main producer. Judge, jury, and executioner. That kind of rhymes. She decides who gets the eerie music in the final edit that makes them seem backstabby. When to splice in someone's reaction when they weren't even there in the first place, but now it looks like they just overheard something they shouldn't. She's been with the show since the beginning and would curse the current contestants' youths if it wasn't clear their fame would end immediately after the show airs or when they release an insincere YouTube apology video on their controversial family vlogging channel.
I've made a grave error.
I
was like, what?
I made an error in judgment.
Someone get the ukulele.
Lapse
Get
in
the
my
ukulele.
judgment. Just ukulele. I don't know if someone probably had to have done it, taken all the YouTubers' apologies and just made a song out of it.
Oh,
or
that
some
would be
shit.
fun.
Probably, yeah.
Anyways.
It would need to be auto-tuned.
Well, yeah, as one does.
Lila May asks about a church on the island. Casey says there's an Episcopal church. Lila May grimaces. I would assume either because of their social justice, pro-LGBTQIA2S+, and racial reconciliation agenda, or because Episcopal anagrams to LA Pie Cops. And Los Angeles is full of sin.
Good for them.
Either way, Lila May isn't happy, and her faith means arguing, which means more drama, which means Casey is doing her job.
Good job, Casey.
She thinks about Mike, one of the camera operators, and how she should bang him again.
Yep.
I mean, get it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure. He'd be making money. He'd be out behind the camera. Yeah.
Let's go.
Mike, who's driving, slams on the brakes. He saw something. It was human and naked.
Yes.
Vanessa actually asked what we're all thinking. How big was his dick? He doesn't answer.
How big was it? Sorry.
It's bringing me back to Dungeon Crawler Carl book about that whole section with the dick. I can't wait to talk about it. I'll talk about it
He's
later.
like, I read this so long
Basically,
ago.
Princess Donut is like, and it has a hat on it.
Wow.
It's bigger than yours, Carl.
Oh my god. Babe, don't.
I'm going to have to
don't
listen
talk
to
me
it
like that.
a sixth time because I don't remember that.
Oh no.
I'm like, he's listened to it like multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Casey exits the car to look for damage for insurance purposes. The budget drops more and more every year, so they need to find money where they can.
Are you doing it again?
No.
No, I mean, I think he's sending us another script.
Oh god. I did not consent to this.
You're an actress. You're an actress.
I wouldn't even let him pass me his fake note that one time.
This is true. Alright. Whenever y'all are ready, I will start because I'm starting this one.
Okay.
I'm ready for my close-up.
I might do that while editing.
Don't. Oh God, no, my face.
Don't you dare.
Don't break the camera.
Alright, ready?
Okay.
Otter's Island is such a strange location.
Homophobic much?
Illiterate much.
It's supposed to be homophonic much.
Well, oh well. I'm so sorry. Please give me more notes, Mr. Director.
It's okay. No, I mean people go missing there.
People go missing from everywhere all the time.
True, but this one was like mysterious.
True crime, I'm invested.
Female hikers went missing from there in the 90s.
The 1900s? That was forever ago.
This user
Victimized by my own.
has been banned.
I love that. You should have worn your true crime hat that Jessy just discovered.
Yeah.
Amanda wants to take pictures for her socials, but can't post them because of stupid NDAs. She can't have her phone, so she has to use a digital camera without being able to upload, and she's getting itchy for her validation. Apparently selfies are out. Feet pics are in, but you can't just show feet or you'll get slut-shamed. So you gotta be sneaky about it, like accidentally showing them in the mirror off to the side, or staging a sandal that still shows the indent in the memory foam.
You say as I'm here with my dogs out
I
from
know.
now until...
If our podcast ever blows up, I hope you know we're all ending up on that feet judging thingy.
I mean, that's fine. Everyone will be like, look at them chubby toes.
And I'm like, I got an arch for days.
Hell yeah, girl. Let me see that arch.
I almost whipped it
What
out.
that arch do?
That arch do. Only you can imagine.
Hey girl,
I wonder sometimes too.
hey girl, show them golden arches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it.
I'm dicking it.
Inappropriate.
I'm sorry.
I
How
need
dare
to
I?
make money for that.
I mean, well, yeah.
I made all that up because I couldn't take her actually talking about Instagram or not Instagram and followers, and I could not. So
Also, 2 truths and a lie.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Love
Two-
that.
2 truths and opinion on take them feed pics. Get that bag.
Get them toes out, girl.
My next sentence. I don't know. I got bored of her, so instead I just gave out free advice. Get them bags.
Yeah. Let's go.
They stayed at a cute B&B ran by Margaret. Amanda could tell she was a lesbian. Stereotype much? Her moms would be so ashamed. Amanda trades a green dress she later realizes will make Vanessa gorgeous in exchange for her taking Amanda's picture at dawn so she can upload it later. Did that make sense? It was a hard sentence to write. Amanda trades a green dress to Vanessa, like, hey, you can wear this for like the next episode. Just take a picture of me because selfies are out. Friends are in. I don't know. Okay.
It's kind of like if your friends are taking pictures of you, then that makes more sense than you can be like, hi, I'm alone.
Yeah.
Type thing.
I
am alone. I'm taking all my selfies.
I have friends.
I have friends. What do you have?
Amanda trades a green dress. A little BTS exclusive, except in this case, BTS means behind the scenes and not Bangtan Sonyeondan. I think I said that right.
Hell yeah. I'm not the
BTS
authority
boys.
on it.
Hmm?
I'm not the authority on it.
I mean, Jessy got really excited, so I'm like, I hope I did it right. I even worked on a pronunciation guide.
I didn't even know it stood for anything. I'm gonna be so fucking free. I'm not like that hardcore of a fan of BTS. I just thought it was a clever name of something.
I forget what it stands for. It's like Bullet Kids or Bulletproof. Bulletproof in like a your insults can't harm us kind of way.
But yeah, 'cause a fun fact, they started their own they didn't go with a traditional producing company. So I'm assuming we're talking about BTS.
Yes.
Yeah. So they didn't go with a traditional producing companies. From someone told me. And so they have more free liberties than a normal K-pop group does, because in that culture, like you are.
I know.
The contract it's grueling.
That's all I know about K-pop is that.
Yeah, it's terrible, but it's part of, if you want it, you're gonna work hard for it, even if it's terrible. But BTS, they have their what?
That's like being in a toxic relationship.
Yeah, no, it is. But
If you want it, you'll work hard for it, even though it's terrible.
yeah, no, it's just something you have to give.
I mean,
there, and BTS, they don't go through the same things because they have their they pretty much they were firstly exclusive to whatever company they worked, or if they weren't producing themselves.
Nice.
But anyway, so
Noise.
the boy in love, oh my. Sorry, everyone's ears.
Okay. No. As Amanda's reviewing the pictures and Vanessa goes back to bed, I didn't skip an entire paragraph, but they go out at like dawn so they can get like the sun rising.
Okay.
So Vanessa goes back to bed like.
I mean, fair.
So there's only like a little bit of light, lots of shadows, and Amanda's reviewing the pictures. She sees a shadow. Someone was there with them. How big was his dick?
Yeah. The real questions, honestly. Curious
It
minds.
created a shadow on the wall.
I mean,
That's how big
they're
it
outside,
was.
so it created a shadow on the redwoods.
that
It created
redwood.
a shadow on the
What that redwood do?
redwood.
Grow?
And show.
Alright, part 3 is up. Like,
Love this.
How many parts so I can count down?
4. There's 2 left. Alright, let me know when y'all are ready and I'll start.
I'm ready.
Alright, cat chat. I found an article on the disappearances.
Article or blog post?
Both. This blog is from the sister of one of the hikers.
Sorry.
Get it together!
I was pre-reading the line and then I got to the last bit and it took me out. Okay. Was it a serial killer, aliens, secret military base, or a satanic cult? Everyone has theories on what happened to them, but that's just a theory.
And
The fact that you wanted me to do that with vocal fry is so fucking shitty.
This user has been banned.
end scene.
Thank you both for indulging me.
I love this, actually.
Sorry, I just got to the and. That's just the
It's just a
I was sort of dying. I know, I'm sorry.
Mike arrives at Casey's room upon request. They don't need pretense, they know what this is. Let's see if I can get through this. They know what this is. Lip, grip, strip, tip, dip, tip, nope. Lip, grip, strip, tip, slip, yip, and dip.
Okay. What's this regard? So are we yipping and dipping and a slipping and a tipping?
Yeah, dipping and a slipping.
They hook up.
Dipping and a slipping.
Oh, they dicking and the tipping and slipping and...
And yippin'.
And yippin', is Aang here? Yip yip.
Yip yip on this slippin' dickin'.
I just meant like,
No,
yip.
wait. Yip yip slippin' on this dickin'.
Just next time you hop on. Yip yip. There you go, Jessy. That's a little tip to really wow the boys.
Just gotta yip yip. That's how you get them.
That's how I got. We can't do long days like this anymore.
I'm enjoying myself. All right. Just for context for the next sentence, they know what this is, or at least Casey knows. She doesn't care about the physical sensations. She just wants to be reminded that she can attract attention. She hates that as she keeps getting older, the girls stay the same age. You know, I think Matthew McConaughey's character might have been a creep.
Just occurred to him.
That's a joke I've had for a while. She worries that when she decides to leave the show, she will have nothing to show for it, and only her work to reflect on. At least the best years of her life weren't when she peaked in high school. Now that's sad.
Blessings.
In the afterglow, Mike brings up how whatever he saw on the road really freaked him out, and he needed this distraction so he could sleep. Casey makes a joke, which makes him get his clothes together. She starts to apologize, even though she isn't really sorry. She didn't mean to mock him, but she also wasn't going to entertain whatever he thinks he saw. Back to Renee, who's wearing the biggest fake smile as she lies through her teeth in the in-the-moment talking head. Like they do the confessionals or whatever as the show's going on. She tells Casey she's so excited for another week with Jeremy. Casey, the producer who just wants her narrative, when Renee pinned a girl during mud wrestling early on in the season, another contestant called her barbaric. The producers tried to bring race into it, so Renee would confront the topic and play into the angry black girl stereotype that could be exploited in the edit. She didn't bite.
Good for you, girl.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck them.
Definitely. She needs to bite now. She needs to swallow the bile and say she can't wait to marry him.
No.
Margaret brings tea and scones. Good scones. Renee loves this area. It feels right. Maggie, I can call her that because we're friends, talks about her deceased wife and hopes that Renee can find someone wonderful like Catherine, or someone adequate like Jeremy if all else fails, no matter who he or she may be. Renee never told anyone she thought she might be bisexual. Maggie says everyone comes to Otter's Island for a reason.
Oh.
Not Cat's Chat, but that blog that my kind of dorky character found in the last segment, called Finding Kate. Abigail Choi, aka Vicky Park, she's going undercover on the island. She's investigating her sister's disappearance, one of the missing hikers.
Okay.
Oh,
See, the issue with you having me read lines is I'm not paying attention to anything that's being revealed in that. So you're like,
Oops.
blog. I'm like, what fucking blog are we talking about?
I mean, yeah, it could have just been a one-off joke and I just ignored it, but...
No, that's fine. I'm just like, wait.
the stage fright has gotten her.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
but also I'm focusing on okay, I have to go next, and I'm not listening to what's being said.
All right, for context, sorry.
Are you good?
No, you're good. I did
He
catch.
has to catch his wife up to speed.
I know. I was like, okay, cool. True crime happened, and then sure there was a blog. All right, so
Yeah, so the blog is called Finding Kate. Kate was one of the missing hikers. There was also Alice and Marilyn. So Abigail, Alice's sister, is going undercover, so she's not recognized if there's anything shady going on Otter's Island. She's going to search for her sister. She was never found, no hide nor hair or anything like that. And I wrote it in the style of a 90s teenager / young adult / adult. So there's tons of references that are going to come up. This was part of the book as well, blog posts. I just made them even more 90s. I'm going to find my sister, and when I do, I'll be queen of the world. I'm emailing everything to a trusted friend. If anything happens to me, they're going to post it all for insurance, in case anything strange happens. Everyone is telling me, nuh-uh, don't go there, girl, but I told them to cut it out. I need answers. The truth is out there. Catch you on the flip side. Lila May is about to go on a helicopter date with Jeremy. We're back to the present here. Just for context. She's practically called a chopper as an Uber before, but she pretends not to even know what a helicopter is. She's got one goal on this date with Jeremy: to preach her faith to the world just in case she gets sent home, and to make Jeremy pick her, she supposes. The two start to connect. Jeremy, the supposed millionaire, maybe billionaire, says, "There's more to life than money, mansions, and women." You pretentious bourgeois.
Not the bourgeois.
It's lovely when you can say that when you have it all.
Yeah.
I hate
Boy, I wish I could say that there's more life than money, mansions, and women. Nah, not really. Money, mansions.
It hurts my soul. The working class, I love you. I love everybody. But I'm biased towards the
That's
working
why you're
class.
pansexual.
I do, I am. That's why I'm pansexual. I love everybody, but I stand for the working class.
Yeah.
Lila throws up. I know, he makes me sick too. Now she just gets, like, vertigo from the flying and stuff. Mike the cameraman smiles. Lila May knows that this moment is what everyone's going to talk about and not the sermon she just gave. Back to you, finding Kate. This place is beautiful. A beautiful trap that Kate walked right into, just like Nancy Kerrigan. The B&B owner says Otter's Island is the small place to make big changes. Did Kate want to change? No. She loved her boots and carabiner and Tracy Chapman Casingle. Have you seen that woman? Schwing! Could this place be any more gay? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Anyways, hasta la vista, baby. Are you regretting things?
When you're reading something that has so many references, it feels like you're explaining a board game to me. Because I'm trying to, like, pick up on the references and I'm not listening to what you're trying to tell me. That's the issue. Is
Noted.
that I'm like, yes. It's just like when it's like reference, I'm not listening to the information you're providing to me.
Yes, X-Files, Terminator 2, Wayne's World. Wait, what's just happening now?
Yeah, that's what's happening. You're also, reading them at the speed of light.
I thought I had slowed down, but...
You did! It's still too fast.
Okay, noted.
That's why I'm just like, glazed look, like, I'm trying.
Should I take it again?
No, you can. It'll still have the same result.
Yeah, fair. Vanessa is in the back seat of one of the producer's cars as Casey is on speakerphone with Dex up front, unaware that Vanessa can hear it all. Dex asks what the current story is so far. So, Jeremy is not going to choose Lila May because he isn't trying to wait until marriage to bone. He won't pick Renee, but she needs to make it to the finale to make the network happy. So it's definitely, we need a black woman to make it to the finale because people are on our ass for...
See, I didn't even know Renee was black.
Oh, that was like the first thing I said about her besides...
I knew that someone was black. I'm just trying.
In my defense, I did have to listen to this twice to catch everything.
Yeah.
Because I also forgot until like midway through.
I know.
I even forgot like what all their jobs were because like Amanda, vlogger, Lila May, obviously gospel something or other. I just forgot.
Yeah. No, you're good. Let's go. Just don't give me a pop quiz later.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh, good. Amanda and Jeremy were naked together at some point, but she gives them a challenge, and I'm extrapolating here. Vanessa will probably give it up for a 10% off coupon for a fake designer bag. Vanessa swears to make it to the finale. Tonight's glamping date involves yurts, which is not an abbreviation for yogurt or anything else. They're portable round tents. The contestants and eligible catch gather around the campfire and play Truth or Dare. I imagined that they would play Spin the Bottle, but Dex took all of them for himself.
Rest in peace, bottle.
It's fine, though, because Jeremy clearly doesn't know how to play. He dares Renee to tell him how he feels about her. So she picked Dare and was like, hey, I dare you to tell me how you feel about me.
That's such a boring question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about me on the show that I'm
But
about
that's
to choose
true.
a suitor?
You don't
Exactly.
get to dare me to tell you the truth.
Wait, you fucking right.
I need you to tell me the truth if you have ever done this crazy thing before, and if you haven't, you gotta do it.
Like,
No, that's not how the playing
You
game
don't get to do both.
Streak through the woods.
Dance in the middle of the street. Jump into the pool naked.
Using her HR
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
using her HR degree, she avoids dealing with the issue directly, and says he'll have to find out how much she likes him in private.
Get it, girl.
Vanessa dares Amanda to kiss someone in the circle besides Jeremy. The hoes can platonically kiss. Why can't the bros? Why can't the bros?
Let the bros kiss.
So I just want to clarify something real quick, as I'm. So this is obviously like The Bachelor.
Yeah.
So Jeremy's the guy, the Bachelor, for example, and so there are a mixture of men and women that they can potentially marry, or
No,
No.
it's all ladies.
Okay, and so Amanda and all. So it's Amanda, Renee, Lila, May. They're the ones that are left.
Vanessa.
Vanessa. So 4 are left.
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to catch up.
No, it's another like there's a good amount of characters. I should have just made a
No,
character.
you're fine. I just wanted to make sure I had the scene right in my head. I'm very visual, so I just wanted.
Yeah,
to
four
make sure.
contestants, 1 catch, and then Dex is gone drinking, but there's like camera people around and producers.
Also, just to be completely fair to you, this is how my brain handles like the first little chunk of an audiobook is me just trying to like grasp onto what's happening. So it's really a me issue. I just want to preface, I'm not being mean to my husband. I just have issues.
Yeah, I'm like, because I understand up to the point.
I
where
know,
it's
I'm
a
like,
scene.
this is just a me issue.
Yeah, me with audiobooks or television shows, like finally getting people's names and faces straight in like the 2nd season.
That, yeah, especially
I-
when there's like just a lot of POVs.
I'm done.
Game of
It's like,
Thrones.
I'm done with the book. I'm almost done with the book that I'm doing, and I can't remember the 2 bad guys' names. still.
Right,
Game
and
of
like,
Thrones was a nightmare. There were so many characters.
Don't. I
No, just
know. Same. I can't.
character wise, like ugh.
which one?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
There's so many people. Like I can't even.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep them all straight was a nightmare.
Mhm.
Yeah, especially when they had kind of similar names, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Clearly, my Vyvanse is fighting for its life right now.
It's
I'm
been,
sundown.
It's been a few hours.
I
and
actually say that very frequently.
Okay, good.
I wasn't
How dare
just.
you take my word?
No, I say
No.
that
No, you
a
already
lot.
know.
I'm probably like
I usually say it as like the weed is hitting.
That's fun. Oh, I miss weed.
I'm probably like
No.
2/3 of the way through or something like that.
I mean, I know that this was a shorter one. That's why I'm like just really scrambling, trying to like grasp onto what is happening.
Why can't the bros?
The bros.
Does Renee want Amanda to kiss her? No.
Maybe.
Unless she does. Is that jealousy she's feeling when Amanda looks at the pure Lila May? Or the normal discomfort she gets in Jeremy's presence? Gas? If dared to tell the truth, she might say yes. To the jealousy, not the gas. No need, since Amanda does kiss Renee. And just as Renee starts to get into it, Amanda pulls away and laughs about how crazy they all are for kissing another girl. It's very teenagey. Like,
Yeah.
the most crazy thing you've ever done in your life is...
Tee, I kissed a girl.
Like that episode with Friends and the like coconut. Winona Ryder.
Hello, another writer.
I
You need to
can
watch the
I can
Heathers.
picture, but that's in the later seasons. I don't recall as well.
I need to watch what?
The Heathers. You need to watch the Heathers.
What's funny is that I work with a lady named Heather, and like she had like 2 or 3 like Heather friends in high school, and she grew up like, or she was like in high school in the 90s.
I have to
the
not
Heathers.
try to emulate that.
I know. She said that the people did call them the Heathers just because,
That makes sense,
obviously.
yeah.
But
Lila May and Vanessa get into it, and by that I mean into a verbal scuffle. Vanessa asks Lila May when she was going to tell the world that she used to work at Hooters. Lila May fires back, asking about the abortion Vanessa had.
whoa.
Girls, you have to wait until someone picks truth before you can ask a question.
Or
So
dare
fucking
them to answer it.
inappropriate. Or dare them.
No one but Renee knows how this game works. They break for the night and go to their yurts. I have to imagine Casey is looking for Mike right now because the drama has her edging.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Alright, back to the Finding Kate blog. Houston, we have a problem. I saw something. I don't know what it was. It was big, like Shaquille O'Neal, and hairy, like Robin Williams, but kind of hot? Like I wanted it to throw me over its shoulder and carry me and break me? Like Lucy Lawless. But for a large hairy man, of which I'm totally attracted to. Faux show. Alrighty then. Gotta bounce. It may be a Sasquatch.
Okay.
It may be a Bigfeet. It may be a Yeti.
As long as there's hair.
A Sasquatchet.
Mhm.
Squatchet.
For the I keep coming up with hints for my next episode, like the image that I made. Just post that screenshot from Judy Hopps slapping a pony with
Yes.
another
You
pony.
said it like you made it about an upcoming episode. That's what I was like,
No.
what image?
It was a half
No.
thought, but there is an episode of the X Files where
Here's one file.
um,
It's a really short. Sorry.
Mulder's like, yeah, I can't figure this case out, and he has like a drawing of a Sasquatch. He just draws like circles where the boobs would be, and be like,
Yes.
now everything makes sense.
Oh my god.
Amanda films a GRWMFBBNITW, a get ready with me for bed but not in that way video, for her from her camera. Get ready with me for bed, but like not in a sexy way.
Yeah, that I was able to translate that.
I didn't know if that was too fast. Giving her followers a look at the inside of a yurt. Sounds personal. I thought she was saving that for her gynecologist or Jeremy. She spritzes herself with perfume and takes off her pants. The zipper of the yurt wiggles.
Wait. Sorry. No, go on. It's not my business. No, like, why would you put on perfume and then take your clothes off? That's crazy.
Probably like neck or like wrist.
That's
That's
still
like the
crazy.
normal place.
For her followers, she says, like, I know everyone does it like in the morning, but I like to put it on at night so I wake up smelling really good. But then once the camera's off, she immediately like scrubs it off because I think it's like rose water and it irritates her skin.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, so it's for this bit. It's for the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sure there's also like some kind of sponsorship deal with a perfume company. If you're using it at night and the morning, you're using twice as much of it.
Mm-hmm.
The zipper of the yurt wiggles. Amanda begins to open it, thinking it's Jeremy. But Jeremy isn't this tall, or hairy, or have boobs like that. I should have done that while she was drinking, but...
Show me your tibblies.
Sasquatchos.
Sasquatchos.
Whatever it is enters, scaring Amanda. She dodges, but makes it into the open air before being pulled back in and knocked unconscious. She screamed before anyone can help her, but no one came. They've abandoned her in her time of need.
Well.
Vanessa is awoken by Renee, who tells her that Amanda is missing. That's terrible.
Didn't I hear the scream?
No one came. Renee tells Vanessa Amanda is missing. That's terrible. This could delay the show.
Yeah.
And if Amanda was injured, she could gain sympathy and get chosen to go to the finale. Vanessa should have gotten lost and injured herself first.
But also, if she died, they'll have to scrap the whole thing.
I just put it in memoriam.
Sometimes.
No, because with stuff like that, they will just kind of like
Yeah, that's true.
like. Sorry, no, I'm just
No, I was thinking about like Megan Wants to Be a Millionaire.
in the colony,
Okay, I remember that because that's why we don't got the colony anymore. Because
and that was such a good fucking show, dude.
it was such a good show.
There was I want to say it was like a Jeopardy episode, or is it some kind of like
Yes.
game show? Like the guy won whatever it was, fade to black, and then he died between like winning the show and the airing of this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, obviously it wasn't cut or anything, but still, ooh, that's harsh.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa should have gotten lost and injured herself first. Also, now she doesn't have any friends left on this excursion. She's just like Renee, and that makes her sad. All right, back to finding Kate. This is not Abigail. She hasn't called, emailed, or IM'd me in some time. I haven't been able to reach her either. She must have reached the outer limits. I hope she's well. I want to believe. She's the bomb. All that and a bag of chips. Yada yada yada. I've rambled enough. I'm outie. So that was supposed to have been private. If anything happened to her, it was all supposed to go public, and that's what happened.
Oh, okay.
Like, she has not been heard from, so it's all public, so people can investigate her disappearance now. Finding Abigail, finding Kate.
There we go.
The next interstitials are letters from a Kathy to Maggie in the 1970s. I'm not going to do a reenactment or summary because they're beautiful, personal, and I won't be able to do them justice. They're just like love letters between two women in the 1970s. I feel like it might be, if not like a southern town, just like very conservative. They will not be accepted, and truly like wonderful. So yeah, this is the Maggie that owns the B&B, and Kathy, or Catherine, was the wife that has passed. Back in the yurts, everyone hears a crash. Casey assumes Dex was driving here from the bottle he crawled inside, and might have gotten into an accident. She drives to find him when Mike pops out having stowed away so she wouldn't go alone. Amanda awakens and screams. She realizes she's in a cave and tries to sneak out. Just like the yurt, she's caught and yanked back inside. She needs to survive. She imagines her most recent uploaded pictures will be what everyone remembers her for, and she can't stand that. She can post so much better pictures for her funeral slideshow. The last thing she sees is a shooting star streaking across the sky, more beautiful than any filter, and she bought all the filters.
Whoa.
Lila May can't worry about Amanda right now. She needs to have an excuse for working at Hooters. More unsolicited advice from me. Just say you thought you were applying to a different AV's based restaurant, or AV's themed restaurant, until they scheduled you for a Sunday shift. Say that you thought you were applying to Chick-fil-A, but then you're not supposed to work on Sundays. Oh god, I'm at the wrong restaurant.
AV?
Like bird based. It's their like genus name or scientific name.
Bird based?
Like avian?
Yes, okay. I thought you meant like AV, like the letters.
Like some kind of video?
I'm like ass and vagina?
Audio visual?
Adult video.
I was so confused.
I probably could have said avian, but I thought that sounded smarter. I'm sorry.
And no, I'm just trying to learn a board game over here. I'm sorry.
Content.
Back to Lila May, just giving her advice. And the uniform, while not at all modest or godly, got the attention of those who needed the Lord the most. Also, Hooters are nothing to be ashamed of. God-made breasts, and silicone, and the water that makes t-shirts wet, and the high-waisted whale tails her underwear were named after.
Yes.
Crazy.
Is that... like, is that why you were doing research?
Yes, that was why I was looking up, like, high-waisted or T-back thongs and stuff.
I could have told you whale tail.
Well, because I was thinking of, like, the high ones that go to, like, a woman's, like, waist, like the
Yeah.
cinch part. And I could not get the name of that, so I had to go with the next best thing.
Whale tail.
Also, Vanessa can't just wave away an abortion. It isn't a sex trafficking conviction. Vanessa has been latching on to Jeremy with no one else in her corner. Renee says she's going to look in Amanda's yurt. Jeremy says he'll go with her, and Renee begrudgingly accepts his machismo. If you've noticed that I've described the creature that took Amanda more than I've described Jeremy, that's because we know almost nothing about him. Why is not Instagram failing? Did their parent company inflate the numbers too much? Are they too focused on cosplayers showing belly buttons and not the constant violent threats made in the comments? We don't know. We know he can appear chivalrous and likes to make out with the contestants. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, just bland. Like plain rice with unseasoned chicken. Sorry, I should have saved the story for Halloween. I didn't mean to go spooky there. Lila May is going to look at the observatory to look for police vehicles that should be on the way with Vanessa in tow. So they're together. Casey's with Mike, Jeremy and Renee, Amanda with the monster, Shaggy and Scooby, while Fred, Velma, and Daphne go off together.
Good for them.
If Dex was driving, he was driving drunk. As a skunk? Perhaps. Casey finds one of the program's vehicles wrapped around the concrete divider. They find Dex's body, but also bloody They find Dex's body, but also bloody footprints leading toward the cliff.
Dun dun dun.
Mike follows them, peering over the edge before stumbling and collapsing himself. He's 70% headless. Someone with a baseball cap climbs up from the ledge, still holding her gun. She chides Maggie for stepping in the blood. Maggie apologizes to Abigail. Maggie is the B&B owner. Abigail is the one who ran the blog looking for her sister.
Okay.
They say Mitch can power wash the road. I never learned who Mitch was, but
He's a power washer.
they got a power washer. Good for them. Casey tries to run, but is blocked by multiple women and a gun barrel. She's pushed along, blindfolded and zip-tied. None of her captors will explain what they're doing, or why, or who, or when. Renee sulks, having to be around Jeremy, finally confronting him about only keeping her around for her skin color. He calls her a lesbian slur because, obviously, if one woman isn't falling all over herself, she must be gay.
Well,
Sounds like a man.
very man-coded.
They reach the yurt, and Jeremy notes that they hear nothing. Renee finds peace in that. Right now, she's not performing for anyone. Not Jeremy, or the contestants, producers, even the co-workers that she left behind. She has never felt more like herself.
Good for her.
Truly. Renee enters a cave alone. Like, they kind of just, hey, let's go elsewhere to look for, hey, look, a cave. Renee enters alone, finding a small fire and a head. Amanda's head, and nothing else. Renee reports to Jeremy that there's nothing in there, because fuck them all. She didn't come here to make friends. You want to share?
No, because I was going to make a stupid joke and it's now past.
Doesn't stop me, but go on. Casey is pushed along. I already said that. Apparently, Vanessa thought her feud with Lila May was supposed to be just for show. Lila May apologizes for revealing the abortion. And they found this out because, like, they each have their own friends, and friends talk sometimes. Vanessa says she didn't get an abortion on a whim. No one gets abortions because they're fun. Lila May says she always did what her parents wanted, and the catch was just for her. They connect for a moment, being real with each other for once. Over the edge of the observatory, Vanessa spots something climbing the outside.
Around the outside?
Around the outside. Lila May runs, but Van is transfixed until it has her pinned to the floor.
Ooh.
Vanessa also notices that Satchmo is distinctly female. Lila May returns and tackles the creature, telling Van to run. For once, she listens. Satchmo, Rugrats reference, if you're old enough. Renee and Jeremy run to the observatory, having heard screams. Lila May is impaled. Vanessa is separated from her legs. Jeremy rushes at the creature the hairy creature with a jagged rock. Instead, he gets treated like his lungs are stomp rockets.
Well.
He gurgles for Renee, but she just lets it happen. On one hand, what was she going to do? On the other hand, he was annoying and used slurs. It really feels like she's in on this until she starts to ask Margaret questions. Margaret just, like, shows up, and they get to chit-chatting. Renee approaches the creature and attempts to help stop the bleeding of a wound. Quote, Maggie does not seem surprised to find Renee tending to a lady Sasquatch at the crack of dawn. That's
Not the only crack.
That's quite a sentence. The quote, Margaret doesn't know anything about the humanoid, only that, like most, she's looking for companionship. But like any animal, it will defend herself when threatened or screamed at. So she and the others, like her, stay on Otter's Island and help protect her. She called the podically enlarged one Patricia. Patricia? The one that wants to cuddle?
That's where Patricia was going to come in at.
Okay, last cash check coming in.
Let's do this in one take now.
We've done them all in one take. They just weren't necessarily good.
All right, Brittney, whenever you're ready.
All right. Oh my god. Most of the crew is dead and the cast is completely missing?
What if the Cabra guys had an unrequited love for a producer and lost it? Shot her and then himself.
Guys, I had AI analyze every episode and I figured out who Jeremy was going to choose.
I used AI to generate what the crime scene looked like.
I used AI to show Jeremy. That's my. Get it together, Jessica.
Now who's the problem?
I used AI to show what Jeremy would look like pregnant. Dex is the zaddy.
That's so effed up. Jeremy is the zaddy.
This user has been bad. The book ends about 20 years later. Laurel buys from a tourist trap and on Otter's Island and notices the cashier looks like someone from a Netflix doc about the Catch tragedy. So, like, the show never aired. It never aired, never finished airing, but then got a documentary out of it, of course.
Was Renee the only one that survived?
Yeah. Like some of the camera people, but otherwise, yeah. Do I have any more? She thanks her for the compliment. So yeah, it was the people on Otter's Island painted it as Mike going crazy, killing Casey. They probably just left Dex was drunk driving. Like, they didn't have to do anything with that. And all the contestants just went missing. Like, not one of the finalists was ever seen. Laura asks if the cashier has a recommendation for camping spots. The cashier has just the place. The end.
So what is Renee up to right now?
She's the cashier. So like 20 years after the events, she's still living on Outer's Island, this lesbian haven.
Oh, so is she just sending the men to go get eaten or something like that, or murdered?
So, like, Patricia is not, like, bad or evil.
She just wants to cook.
Right, she's looked for companionship, but because of what she is, she does not get the warmest reception. And I think that's...
Oh, so she's trying to set up Patricia.
In a way. Like, yeah, Maggie approached both of them very calmly. Renee realized, like, oh, this is a Bigfoot of some sort, but, like, I'm not scared. I'm not gonna rush it, and it's not attacking me. I'm posing no threat. And I feel like it's a little light, but there's parallels between her feeling out of place in her own life, akin to Patricia not being able to, like, kind of integrate in society, and also parallels between being, like, a monster and the angry black woman stereotype.
Yeah.
Like, she was playing the game the way it was supposed to be played, and she was still called barbaric, whether that was, like, intentionally racist or not.
It was, but...
So yeah, no one approaches Patricia or is sent to Patricia to be eaten, killed, consumed, what the case may be. But they're just trying to make Patricia happy, and that's how that goes.
They're
Let
gonna
Patricia
get
eat.
Patricia on the yip yip and the slip slip on the dig dig.
Yes.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Maybe I'm too desensitized from horror movies, but besides Jeremy, none of the deaths felt really satisfying. Self-absorbed Amanda was afraid. Worried Mike was curious. Manipulative Casey was a witness. Greedy Lila Mae and mean in a sexy way Vanessa were just beginning their redemption arcs and possible enemies to lovers. Dex was drunk driving, so that was inevitable.
Wow.
Since Renee finally found a community when she didn't come here to make friends, it's kind of a good for her in the sense that she doesn't get revenge on those who wronged her, but ends up surviving as well as better off than when she began. It reminds me of Midsommar, an American lesbian Midsommar. Actually, I think I just described The Witch.
I still need to watch that. The Witch.
Both are good in their own ways. Or maybe after hearing Brittney's good for her books, this one fits, but is more on the tame side.
Certainly more on the tame side. Absolutely, yes.
So yeah, it wasn't a bad ending, more of a good ending. And I was thinking about how, with all the publicity, no one ever found anything investigating Outer's Island. Like, here's a, maybe not as huge as it once was, but here's a big popular show with contestants that have gone missing and were never seen again. And I thought there's no way they could cover all that up. Something had to have been found. And then I like wrote this down, and then I remembered Ken McElroy, who was a longtime, like, this is true, a longtime criminal and town bully in Missouri. He was shot.
Yes. Sorry.
He was shot dead in front of a minimum of 30 witnesses who claimed they never heard a gunshot or saw who shot him. Like,
he was that hated?
It was like, yeah, murder on a train, murder on the Orient Express type moment.
A bit more like the covering for one or two.
So did the person get away with the murder then? Because everyone.
Oh, yeah. Like, this guy, like, he killed animals, he assaulted and impregnated teenagers, married them. Not that, like, I was shrugging off marrying a teenager, but, like, as part of his, I don't know. I got nothing.
He's a horrible human being.
Yeah.
And he got shot, and 3 people were like, didn't see a damn thing. I love that.
Yeah, like, he got shot, like, there were 7 shots, 2 of them hit him, and he didn't make it out alive. Yeah, no one's ever investigated because no one said a thing, and I can only imagine like a tight community like this with a common goal, they're like the same thing.
Yeah.
So like that actually happened in real life, so I could imagine something like this. It's not so far-fetched
Yeah.
as I had believed. Between that and the sheer amount of people that go missing in our national parks, not that Otter's Island is a national park, but just lots of woodlands, I can believe it.
Yeah.
And so that was Patricia Wants to Cuddle.
Good for her.
Honestly, I love these like non-super serious books lately. So
Mhm.
good.
I know.
I mean, I know Flora and all that was like super serious, but I also like that too. I like the book of Flora a lot. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stand our queen.
Listen, I just get excited when I understand jokes, right? And like the horror story with the unseasoned chicken.
I'm glad. I thought that'd be like not super niche, but like kind of not one of the more blatant jokes. But I'm glad it came off well.
Real horror story is like sitting down to eat with your husband, and he tells you sometimes he just wants to eat unseasoned boiled chicken breast, and you have to look at him like, who the fuck are you?
You like unseasoned chicken sometimes?
No,
You said that to me.
I like the texture of chicken, and sometimes like I think it's
So
maybe like a nostalgic thing. Like not that my parents were under seasoners, but they do not season the way that we season.
my mom could season, but she did boil chicken.
Well,
She always did, like everything she did, and
I mean, there's certain applications where you would, in fact, boil a chicken. Like, yeah.
yeah. So I get I get it to an extent.
Well, like just like the you want the actual pure chicken and mouthfeel.
Sometimes I like plain chicken on my salads.
Well, I mean,
If you're gonna dress it up, like dressing it up anyway.
I don't know. Put at least some salt on that bitch.
Put some salt on that bitch. Through.
Send us out, Nick. Oh fuck.
All right. Stick with the 90s theme. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. I'm the only big-tittied lady Sasquatch. I want to be loved for more than my cans.
How am I supposed to operate
And
under
scene.
this commentary, this song?
Actually, like,
Oh god, it happened again.
her boobs are mentioned, like, a couple times, but I don't know if they're actually, like, big or not, but just...
I would assume so.
But how big's her dick?
The dick is the important part. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I can't explain the size of her squawk.
Not her squawk.
Mhm.
The squawk.
Yep, yep.
Bye!
Yip yip on the squatch.
Shit.
Bye.
I be yipping on my squippin'.